mag-record, kaya daw mag-start. Lahat. Sa lahat po na mag-record na press.
Ano?
Pwede daw sila mag-start mag-record para hindi tumunog later on pagka.
Okay. You may start recording na po in pag nag-countdown po, and then para hindi tayo ma-disrupt yung ating Q&A and the program.
So, pwede na po kayo mag-record sa lahat po ng ating...
Inform lang po namin that ito pong vlog, ito pong what's the MediaCon, this unveiling event will be aired at 7 p.m. po. Parang tape as live tayo. So, we'd like to request lang po, sana wag niyong maunahan yung official account ng Dreamscape kasi pwede po ba mga 7:05 o 7:10 natin ipasok sa mga kaibigan natin doon para hindi ma-preempt yung posting na ilalabas ng Dreamscape, tama. Ayan, thank you Mami Jo, miss kita. Ayan, ang swerte-swerte this group dahil sila ang kauna-unahang grupo ng press na makakasama ang ating lead stars. Nakakatuwa. At ito yung mamaya na. Okay. Andiyan si Kuya P.
Apo, ready kami anytime po.
Alright. IT.
Save me from the bonsol.
No, I got you. Are we going in?
I-intro ko.
Oh, Pascual.
Okay.
Okay pa, siguro pa-quiet po muna. Ate Len? Ate Len? Pa-quiet lang po siguro. Pa-quiet lang po dyan.
Apo, okay guys, quiet na tayo. We're about to start po. Thank you.
Good.
Ready?
Ready po in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sa inyo na po.
Okay, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Welcome. It's another special afternoon. It's a Monday. It's Monday pero very, very special this afternoon. Actually, ngayong gabi dahil today po we are officially unveiling the official poster po ng pinaka-aabangang Philippine adaptation po ng South Korean thriller drama Tower of Evil na i-adapt na po ng ABS-CBN Entertainment, Dreamscape Entertainment at ng View po in partnership with View. And today we get to see tayo po ang kauna-unahang makakakita ng poster na designed by the genius. Later on we get to meet the creator and the designer of the poster. Ayan po. But before that, sabi ko nga napakaswerte ng mga media invitees natin this evening cause sila po ang kauna-unahan. Bukod po sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon sa Facebook ng Dreamscape at saka YouTube. Ito po ang mga kauna-unahang grupo ng press na makakasama ang lead stars ng Flower of Evil. Starting off with, na-miss ko siya pero I saw her a couple of days ago and I'm happy that finally e-air na tayo. The beautiful, the talented, Gawad Tanglaos, Best Actress, Lovi po! Hi, Lovi!
Hi guys!
Love you! Love you!
Diba? At hindi na patatagalin. Diba? One after the other ang project ni Kuy ng ating pinakamamahal, The Ultimate. I'm happy seeing him again after 2 years. Ngayon ko lang ulit siya nakita, although virtually. I'm so happy na nakita ko siya ulit. Please welcome the Ultimate Piolo, Pascual! Papa P! Ayun po, kasama si DJ at si Piolo at saka si Lovi straight sa set po ng Flower of Evil Summer in the North. Talagang special to dahil in-effortan po ng production na maganap itong unveiling of the official poster. And speaking of the official poster, I'd like to call in, sabi ko nga kasama na, he has done a lot of poster designs ng iba't ibang programa, iba't ibang serye, iba't ibang project ng sa film and in television. And today we get to meet him, the creator and the designer of the poster ng Flower of Evil. Please welcome Justin Besana. Justin!
Hi Sir EJ, kamusta po?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great naman po.
Uy, thank you for being with us this afternoon.
Yes, my pleasure.
Pero syempre, Justin, ikaw na yata ang pinaka-in-demand na poster designer and creator ng mga designs ng poster nga, no? Gusto ko lang malaman kasi very special ang project na ito ng ABS-CBN Entertainment, Dreamscape at View. what was the inspiration in ang na-draw para maisip mo tong design ng poster na makikita natin, ma-unveil natin ngayong gabi?
Yes po. We remain faithful naman po dun sa story ng original na Flower of Evil. And yung idea po kasi ng concept ng poster ay deconstructed Isaac, played by Mr. Piolo Pascual. And it's a character-driven poster. So without revealing too much, parang kino-communicate ng mga veins dito yung relationship niya with his father, while yung heart and yung flowers po symbolize the truth and yung character ni Iris, played by Miss Lovi po. So kasi dito naging mission niya yung pag-uncover or pag-dissect ng truth behind the character of Isaac. So ayun po, overall, we want to create a striking poster, and this is the type of poster na the more you know the story, mas nagiging deeper din yung interpretation sa poster. And yun po, it's our way of din naman of elevating the visual experience of our audience.
Actually, Justin, when we released the teaser 1, grabe ang reaction. Isa yata ito sa mga teaser na mga nilabas ng Dreamscape at saka kami na pinaka-highly viewed ng netizens nung inano namin. So the excitement is really building up with the Flower of Evil, the Philippine adaptation. And I needed to watch pa nga sa view yung Korean version. Alam ko. Pero gusto ko syempre mapanood ang ating yung sariling atin.
Yes.
Okay, just anything more you'd like to share bago namin makita ang creation mong poster?
Yeah, that would be all po.
Okay ka na doon?
Yes po.
Alright. At eto na, hindi ko na patatagalin. Alam niyo po ba this afternoon, meron ang swerte rin po ng ating mga members of the media dahil today we get to see an exclusive scene from the serye na mapapanood natin, and we can have Piolo and Lovi make kwento about kung paano nabuo yung eksenang yun, and nakita ko na siya, and we're happy to share the scene with everyone. Please watch this. Na nga yung iconic, sabi ng fans na iconic scene daw. Sabi ko, siyempre hindi ko siya inaabot when I was watching. Pero I'm looking forward, siyempre, director, ang ating dalawang napakahusay na director. Incidentally, andyan sa set ngayon ng director natin, si Direk Daniel Villaflor and Richard Arellano. Okay, pero alam ko yun. Pero today, para tuloy-tuloy ng kwentuhan, ito na po, the moment we have all been waiting for. Nakita natin ang select scene, exclusive scene. And today, this is it. Lovi, Papa P, please position yourselves dahil we are now unveiling. This is the moment. This is the moment. Yes. Okay. In count of 38. 38 talaga.
Are you there?
5, 4,
Ito na?
3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Look at, wow.
We're like,
Actually, first time din yata nakita ng ni Lovi at saka ni Piolo yung poster. Any comment, Lovi? Would you like to say reaction about the poster?
I think it's very beautiful. For like how many weeks na namin pinoportray yung characters namin, and somehow parang for some reason parang nako-connect sa akin yung ganitong yung poster namin ngayon. Parang nararamdaman ko kung ano yung nararamdaman na emotions ng both characters. So sobrang ganda. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Peach?
No, it's the mood. So it's kind of grim and dark, but there's so much emotion to it. So I'm just wow.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
All right. Kuya Peach and Lovi, you may now take your seats as I call in my co-moderators sa MediaCon. We are now ready to ask the questions. Can we have the seats now for Piolo and Lovi, please? And of course, I'd like to call in my co-moderator, Aaron Domingo, to help me with para matanong na. Aaron, we will entertain the questions about the iconic scene, the choice scene, para tuloy-tuloy ng chikahan. Okay, A?
Yes, partner. Hi, everyone. Congratulations. Talagang lahat excited na para sa Flower of Evil. And partner, congrats din, na-achieve mo yung K-pop look.
Loyo. Okay. Alam mo, ganun lang kami ni Aaron. Pagbigyan nyo na kami dahil piling namin kami lang nag-uusap. Pero ayan. Thank you sa mga. I'd like to welcome the members of the media na exclusively invited this afternoon. Thank you for coming, joining us virtually. And we are looking forward to hearing from you. Okay, AA?
Yes, partner, our first question will come from Von Velinario of TV5 and 1PH. Hi, Von.
Thank you so much, Kuya Aaron, and thank you, Sir Eric. Good evening, Piolo and Lovi. Siguro yung first question po ay, sobrang hit nung Flower of Evil sa Korea. Kayo, how do you handle the pressure and how are you taking the challenge of portraying the lead roles for this adaptation ng Flower of Evil?
Well, I think more than anything, it's nice that we're huge fans of the show. Well, I am. And siguro, yung pressure naman is always good because sometimes with that pressure, we create something beautiful. And with a touch of our own, anyway, emotions. Bakit ka tumatawa?
Beauty queen ka lang yung sagot mo eh. Pasa na sa yung corona eh.
Anyway, no, but what I'm saying is that kahit nga nakaka-pressure, I think that's a good thing kasi nga we just created something really amazing and that was just one scene. And I'm just so excited to see everything na nagawa namin kasi napakaganda talaga na lalong-lalo na nilagyan ng pusong Pilipino, yung Flower of Evil version natin.
EJ?
Siguro, just to follow through what she said, the Pinoy sensibilities are the ones that we are excited about, of course, since it's a Korean series, you know, iba yung storytelling, but the way we adapted it is very Pinoy. So yun yung nakaka-exciting na part dito. So more than the pressure, it's the excitement of coming up with a challenge na gawin naman na parang, you know, pusong Pinoy and, you know, our own version of a very beautiful story, such as Flower People.
Speaking of our own version, anong atake bilang Lovi and Piolo Pascual yung nilagay nyo rito sa characters ninyo?
I guess it was important that everything had to come from the heart talaga. Parang that's yun yung lagi hinahanap ng mga directors namin talaga eh, is the moment that you feel it, then you know you're doing it right. So I think yun naman yung best na maibibigay namin as actors in every scene is to make sure that it always comes from the heart.
And you have to create your own. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not about copying, but it's about coming up with something new, something that can be more exciting for the audience. Not to compare. I mean, we're so past that, diba? So yung sa amin yung ibibigay yung flavor is personal, diba? With the collaboration, you know, with everyone, and especially View na talagang, you know, giving us the network, you know, being shown in bigger markets or, you know, in the region. So yun pa lang, it's enough inspiration for us to, you know, just not come up with a character, but to delve into something that we've never treaded before. So it's something new for all of us, and it's an exciting, you know, show to be part of.
Yeah.
Ako, with that, congratulations in advance, and we're looking forward
Hopefully, mas pang
sa
beauty
local
queen eh.
adaptation. Thank you, Kuya Aaron, Sir Eric.
Thank you, Von. Peach, if I'm magdagdag lang ako, Peach, Piolo, are you a fan of Are you a fan of K-drama, mga ganito?
Well, in all honesty, EJ, alam niyo simula tayo sa Lovers in Paris.
Ay, correct.
We adapted that many years ago sa ABS-CBN. And when this was pitched to me, this was during the pandemic, and I was just really excited to get out of the house, to work, to do something. And right away, hindi ko na talaga siya pinag-isipan. And I watched the Korean version, and I just instantly fell in love with it. So there was no doubt now for me, it was the right fit for me.
Love is would you say the same? Are you into K-drama or K-thriller?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I've reached a certain level of obsession sa K-drama.
Wow.
Parang, actually, kasama sa top 5 favorites ko ang Flower Vivo. So, yeah. Such a dream na ginawa ko to. Wow.
We're on the right track para with the project talaga. Perfect si Lovi at si Piolo for this. Aaron, next.
Yes, partner, ito ang tutok din sa lahat ng mga K-dramas. Walang iba kundi si Pink Shason of pep.ph. Hi, Pink.
Hi, Pink.
Hi EJ. Hi, Sir Aaron. Hi, Lovi and Piolo. Yes, congratulations sa bago ninyong series. Siguro, gusto namin malaman, kasi first time nyo to magkatrabaho, tama, ano?
Yes.
Hindi.
So ano yung mga
Ay, iba pala yung
na-discover ninyo sa isa't isa in the past months that you've been working on this project?
It's all about discovery since day one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Marami. Are we allowed to say? Marami. No, but
In a good way naman. no?
in a good way. Yeah.
How long have you been working na ba muna, Lovi? How long na ba? It's been a month or two or what?
Siguro 6 months.
Wow.
6 months na po.
This is our fourth cycle.
Yeah.
So we started last year. We had workshops, and
Yes.
we just never stopped working on this project.
That's
Pretty
true.
much.
Yeah. So, marami kaming
Discoveries.
So ano yung
discoveries.
impression ninyo sa isa't isa and paano na yun mas na-develop as the months went by?
Let's start with Lovi Moon.
No, I really appreciate how Piolo's so disciplined. I mean, the moment that he wakes up in the morning, he knows exactly what to do. He sets his mind into like taking care of himself, and then when he gets on set, he's always prepared. And the emotions that he gives me in every scene, talagang hindi ko na kailangan maghanap sa iba. All I have to do is look into his eyes, and talagang nadadala na ako. And also, si Piolo pala, he's very, which is very good kasi gift yan sa isang actor na talagang mabilis siyang makaramdam ng emotions. Kasi yung character kasi ni Jacob here is, he's really supposed to be a bit more, yeah. But like, you know, he doesn't really show that much emotion. So, ang naging challenge for him is to do the exact opposite. So yun, it's just nice to see that. Kasi nga, a person who's very, you know, who actually senses certain emotions of other people just shows how much of an empath a person is. Like how they're like easily affected by other people's moods and emotions. And I think that's a good thing.
Ang sarap pakinggan ni Lovi. Ano, parang tititigan mo.
Sarap mahalin, di ba?
Ano? Di ba? Bumalik yung pagiging fan ko ng Lovi po. Papa P, discoveries kay Lovi.
Marami. Sabi ko, every day is a new discovery. But one thing I really appreciate about her is her commitment to her work. I mean, you know, it's easy to be taken away. It's easy to get drowned in this business, but Lovi is very humble. The way she approaches her work is talagang may passion siya na gusto niyang, hindi siya napapagod. I mean, you know, it's just so nice to see her really devote her whole self into this project na ang sarap ng ganun eh. So you kind of gravitate towards that. And yun, sabi ko nga, if I may just really quote this, you know, parang I've been around for quite some time, but the way I, you know, feel and the way I am with her, parang, you know, we've known each other for a while because of what she gives me, because of her commitment to her role, to her craft. So, madadala ka na dun. So, yun ang sabi ko, parang, you know, every day is such a beautiful way to experience new things with her, especially when she gets to her world, you know, her character, na napaka multi-layered, which is kind of hard. Pero she gives it, man. You know, hindi makikita niya matatranscend talaga siya sa screen. And yung pagmamahal niya sa craft niya is, for me, very infectious yun. And doon na lang ako talaga, hindi ko na kailangan aralin yung character ko because alam ni Lovi yung ginagawa niya, and she's so willing to actually just give more and be more. So ang open ng relationship namin, ang open ng the way we relate to each other, and ang sarap paglaruan nun. Wow!
Exciting! Kasi pareho pa kayo mga hottest stars sa industry do. So parang grabe, teaser pa lang talagang wow, iba yung dating talaga. Siguro last question ko for Lovi, kasi 8 months na since you've been nakapamilya. So, kumusta yung adjustment, and sino sa mga kapamilya stars ang nagparamdam sa'yo na most welcome ka sa ABS-CBN?
8 months pa lang ba? Parang ang dami nang nangyari, Lovi, ano? Parang 8 months lang pa lang ba yun?
I actually lost count, but since 6 months kami nag-shoot, I'm guessing, yeah, 8 months na nga. Oh, nga, no? But anyway, no, transition is always tough. But you know what? Everyone here sa set, talagang sobrang, they made me feel like, you know, naramdaman ko talaga yung effort nila to make me feel at home. Ay, ako naiyak. Sorry.
Wala pa.
Bukas pa pala. No, but yun nga, because it's like, yeah, everything's new, everyone around me is new, and naramdaman siguro nila yung medyo nahihiya ako, and I feel like, you know, so afraid. Like, they're all looking at me right now. And I mean, no, but every time, nararamdaman ko talaga yung effort nila to make me feel better. And yun, as time went by, talagang, I'm suddenly myself. One morning, I woke up, I'm myself around everybody. And because I'm surrounded by people who want to see me do good and do well. And I'm just grateful for that.
Wala, nakakaluha naman talaga pala yun. Statement.
No, kasi grabe talaga yung first few days. Lord, God help me. Ganon level. But thank you guys, kasi di talaga sila nag-give up sa akin. Everyone, like, wow. Thank you speech. Wala pa thank you speech. But anyway, sobra. I love everyone here, so thank you.
Yeah. Halata yung kilig ni Lovi for being part of Flower of Evil. Thank you so much, and congrats on your show.
Thank you. Thank you, Pink. Good to see you this afternoon. Thank you, Pink. Okay, A?
Yes, partner, we have a question from Mami Josephine Bonsol of Job.
Aaron, parang gising ka lang ba? Gising mo lang.
Woke up like this.
Gising ka lang.
I don't
Go, A. Mami Jo.
And then si MJ Marfori of TV5 and si Sunshine Torres na nasa Bacolod ngayon. PJ, what makes this role challenging for you?
Papasahin mo na lang. Okay, hindi na sila mag-on cam. Okay.
Yes, EJ. Binasta na lang. It's totally different in so many ways. First, I had to regulate my emotions, and I had to stick to the boundaries of my character, which is very multi-layered and so complicated. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into until I went to the set or I read the script or I watched the series. Sabi ko, ano naman ito pinasok ko? Medyo, it's a lot of fun, but a lot of work. And it really brings out the best and worst in you in so many situations. But this is what, gets you going, that kind of drive and energy. So parang sa akin, I came in as a beginner and I'm getting out as a student still, na ang dami ko natutunan, ang dami ko in-learn, at ang dami ko pang pwede pang gawin as an actor, as a character. So this really inspired me to, look for, roles like this na talagang once in a lifetime.
Wow. Okay. Aaron.
I have to go.
Ang kakaibang PJ and Lovi mapapanood natin. From
Hindi pa to
Marinel
Grand Press Con, ha? Hindi pa to Grand Media Con.
Record na lang.
Ang dami na nating nalalaman. Ang daming revelations and di ba? Go ahead, A.
From Marinel Cruz of the Philippine Daily Inquirer, PJ and Lovi, paano daw kayo nagpapagpag? Dahil mabigat yung karga nung
Gusto niyo ba talaga malaman?
Andiyan ang level ba to, Papa P? Lovi? Pag-level ba yung character?
May debriefing, may gano'n. May
Oh.
pagpag
Oo
talaga.
nga. Actually, di ba last time kayo, you guys had, ako, I don't know, parang inuwi ko yata siya kaya.
She love is to use up, everything,
Used up.
with all the things that she has to do. But one thing that you'll appreciate about her, yung pagpag niya, when she wakes up, she's on a treadmill for 2 hours.
Probably 2 hours, 1 hour.
And half the time, talaga makikita mo yung kahit puyat siya, she makes sure that she looks her best and she gives it her best, So yun.
Thank you. You're the same.
Sus!
Idol lang kita. Ganun din siya. He's like across, everyone here sa set, talagang may kanya-kanyang villa and everyone has their own like routine every morning. So which is great. Kasi parang, I think that's the best thing that you can do is start your day right and then the rest will follow. So.
At yung pagpag, after a day of taping, Papa P,
The best part about being in a bubble is that you can stick to your character, you can just stay on. But at the same time, you have people that support you, that are on the same page with you. So hindi siya mahirap mag-switch on and off. Kasi we only have a day off every 4 days and then a day off. So it's an advantage for us actors, di ba? So yung pagpag namin, as soon as we're out of the bubble na.
Yeah, totoo.
Oo. Pwede mo itulog, yung day of taping and then...
Mga 2 weeks, ganon. 2 weeks na tulog.
Yeah.
Jay may pambalanse dahil meron siyang may Papa P.
Oo nga nakakabaliw nga di ba? Pero masaya, it's just fun. It's always fun to do something different,
All right. From Mami Jolette, for Lovi, if you will be given a chance to star in Korean drama, who would you most want to be paired with among all Korean heartthrobs?
This is like the hardest question ever. Ang dami nila Ang dami nila.
Top of mind. Top of your list. Bucket list, di ba?
Oh my gosh.
Sige na.
Jung Hae-in. Jung Hae-in of Something in the Rain. Yeah. He's, I think, top of my list.
Yeah.
Of course, Park Seo-joon. Lahat na sila binanggit. Ji Chang-wook. Yeah. I'm gonna name everyone. So.
Good choice. Good choice. All right. For Lovi again from Jeff Cordon of Kapamilya Online World. Since detective ka sa series na ito, dumating ka na ba sa point na nag-ala detective ka rin sa iyong relasyon?
Thank God hindi. Thank God.
Hindi pa.
Hindi pa. Huwag naman. Ayoko mabot sa ganun.
Sino kasama mo? Sino ka-text mo?
Sino yung ka-text mo?
Nakatugtog agad yun.
Hindi pa ako mabot sa point na yun.
Ano mo ka sinusundo?
And Kate Dahar of Random Republica. PJ, this isn't your first time in doing a remake. Mas mahirap ba kung may Korean version na mapagkukumparahan?
Which first time ba talaga na you're doing adaptation?
The Lovers in Paris was the first one nga. So this is, we're in a different time. So I guess, projects when they come, you just take it as they are. So I never wanted to compare any of my work to anything else. Para walang pressure, the pressure comes from inside, doing the project and not thinking about something from before. So, it's just really a matter of accepting, the whole story and how you can be better in portraying something na hindi mo pa nagawa before. So I guess, I love watching K-dramas, but we also want to have our own version of a beautiful story such as this.
Okay. Aaron, I think we're down to our last three, no?
Yes, partner. Last three. From Kate Dahar again to Lovi. Kamusta maging leading lady ni Papa P? Any advice or tips you can give?
Advice?
Leading
Susunod, guys. Ito lang.
Tips.
Tip number 1. Hindi, kamusta? Any advice? No, sarap. Now I get it. Now I know why everyone is raving about Piolo, because yun nga, I would always say nga na parang I've always wanted to work with him because of his body of work. But this time I want to work with him because of his body. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry. Weird sense of humor. No. But no, hindi. Masarap talaga katrabaho si Piolo because he's like one of the most genuine, I don't know, like, wala nga akong, when you think of Piolo Pascual, you think of someone that who's done so well in the industry and who's right there. But then he's never gonna make you feel that way. And I'm really grateful because this is my first Kapamilya show, and I'm paired up with someone who's someone who's amazing and really genuine and really nice. So yeah, so ang tip ko sa mga next na leading ladies, mag-ingat-ingat kayo, baka mamaya. I'm kidding. No, but yeah, no, he's the best. He's the best.
Safe. Thank you.
All right, Aaron.
From the birthday girl, sila Pixie, for Lovi and PJ, how do you deal with good liar?
Gosh, what a question, man. You have to ask her. She's become an expert in the last 6 months.
Yeah. I just keep pushing them. Alam ko na naglalay sila, pero yung, alam mo yung nagtatanong ka pa din, tapos
What
you
have
just
you
watch.
learned because of this?
Wait, what have I learned?
He's always been the liar.
Yeah, what have I learned? I don't know. It's more of like, hirap kasi pagka-asawa mo, parang, di ba, I think it's important when you get into a relationship, you give them your complete trust. So it's hard pagka-asawa mo yung.
So give them chances.
Yeah, you give them the benefit of the doubt, I guess, first, and then I don't know. Then that's when your being a detective comes in to figure things out. But yeah.
Gosh.
No, yeah, it's hard to say. To deal with liars. It's hard to deal with liars.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's something that you want to take on when it's there. Something you don't plan on, diba? Parang, wow. But you kind of have to be wise as well, diba?
Yeah.
And more than compassion, it's you have to pray. You have to really see the person, where the person is coming from, and not judge right away.
Yeah, that's
Diba?
true.
Baka naman,
Sometimes you have to, maybe the intentions are different.
Yeah. So, you're not being, you're not trying to save the person, but you want to be there for that person out of compassion. But you also want the person to acknowledge and also realize, the kind of things that he's doing or she is doing. So
Yeah.
trust is the big thing, and lying is something more kind of it's a decision. So
Yeah, it is. It is a decision. Hirap kaya
Point
mag-lie.
And we are down to our last question. And that killer question will come from Albert Abelido of chicanasavenue.com to Lovi and PJ. How crucial for you is the past of someone you love?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
May bayad ba kami dito? Sabihin nyo
How crucial? I mean, I don't think you're supposed to judge someone because of their past. I mean, whoever that person is now, parang if they've become someone really good, it's because of what they've been through in the past. So I think it is.
Pwede niyo magsalita, no? Arr!
Yun. Sabi ka na nahiya talaga.
Ano yung question ulit? How do you deal with
Like, how crucial?
a passive person? As they always say, past is past. As long as the person is honest with their present, I think that's what matters.
Yeah.
And you discover whatever you discover through that person's commitment, honesty, and loyalty to you as time goes by. It's a give and take naman eh. So you can earn that through time. But for me, you never dwell in the past, because at the end of the day, that's the other person's problem, or that's the other person's situation. So you're out of that. What you're dealing with is the present that will define the future. So I think that's what matters to me more.
Iba-iba, no? Iba talaga, no? Like Papa Beach, ha?
Two of the most articulate and spontaneous.
Sobra, ang sarap pa. First time kung hindi ako nagbabati, nakikinig na lang ako sa kanila. Ang sarap-sarap nila pareho pakinggan. Kilala mo ako sa daldal, pero this afternoon, tonight, sabi ko, wow, ang sarap nilang pakinggan, how they share, di ba? Their thoughts and how they answer questions. Would that be the last question, Aaron?
Yes, partner.
All right. So at this point, before we hear from our two leads, I'd like to for the effort po ng business unit head namin ng Flower of Evil, Miss Carlina Mitdela Merced and her team. Thank you so much, Miss Carl, for all the effort. Ayan. True, andyan sila sa set. Sobrang kahit pang walang tulog yan. Basta kulang sa tulog, pero umi-effort para mapaganda ang lahat ng ganap natin this afternoon. And of course, thank you sa Sir Deo and Junal, who is watching right now. We gave him the link. So, nanonood siya. Sir Deo, thank you for giving. Damang-dama ko kung gaano kamahal ni Sir Deo yung project na to. How napaka-little, talagang yung nitty-gritty ng bawat detalye, umaano siya, nakikialam siya, hands-on siya. Ganon kamahal ng Dreamscape ang proyektong ito. And of course, ayan, and the rest of the creative team, sa view, thank you for that talaga, the partnership. Okay, our two directors, Direct Richard Arellano, makakasama natin in the mga mapaparating pang media events natin, and of course, Direct Darnell Villaflor. And at this point, we'd like to hear from Lovi. Lovi, marami pa tayong activations.
Yes, maraming salamat, and I'm really excited na finally mapapanood ninyo ang Flower of Evil soon. But right now, yung aming poster muna ang inyong makikita at the moment. So hopefully you get to see the trailer soon. Now, Direk, lalabas na
Yes,
yun?
we'll definitely announce Lovi. Papa P, Peach.
Yes, maraming salamat everyone. Sana magkita tayo soon in person.
Yeah.
As we present to you Flower of Evil, thank you for joining us tonight sa unveiling ng poster namin. I hope you are all as excited as we are as we show our work this coming June. So malapit na po. Maraming salamat sa inyo. And yun lang, maraming salamat sa Dreamscape, sa ABS-CBN at sa View. Maraming salamat sa tiwala. And magkita-kita tayo.
Again, on behalf of Dreamscape, View, and of course, ABS-CBN Entertainment, Justin, thank you, and of course, Mark Pelubelo. Thank you all for joining us this afternoon and this evening. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Paulit-ulit, ayan. Thank you, Aaron, and the rest of the vloggers. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.
Love you, EJ. Thanks, Aaron.
Aaron, kitang-kita namin yung pag-adjust mo. Aaron, kasi bintana eh. Sabi mo, gumagano'n ka. Paano kaya natin siya i-cure? Tawang-tawa ka. Habang kinikilig ka kasi kanina kay Papa Pinta kay Lovi, sabi, ay, ba't may bintana siya?
Ayan. As is kaya ito, may edit ito when we air it tonight, Miss Carl. What do you think?
We'll edit pa.